up, everybody? How you all doing? Oh, man. Oh, man. It's a Wednesday night. It's 10 o'clock p.m. on March 20th. It's actually 10:05 p.m. Eastern Time on March 20th. And what do we have? What do we have going on tonight? What is going on at 10 o'clock tonight? Well, we got another Sixers game. So I know that it is another late night. Sixers are on their final West Coast road trip. And these are the last 4 games that they'll be playing on the West Coast. And, yeah, man. So it should be a good one. Sixers taking on the Phoenix Suns. And we'll get into the starting lineups in just a little bit. But the Phoenix Suns have been playing really, really good basketball. And we'll talk more about that. But if you are new to the channel, my name is Jason Joseph. I hope that you all are doing well and having yourselves a very, very fantastic day. Before we dive into anything, okay, so we have news. We have news about Joel Embiid that just broke right before, actually during the Nick Nurse press conference for the pregame show. And John Clark tweeted out, quote, "The hope and expectation is that Joel Embiid will be back in the first week or second week of April." And then, but what's interesting is that Austin Krell reposted something that was from Dwayne Rankin, and Rankin, of course, covers the Philadelphia 70. He actually covers the Phoenix Suns, but he was there, of course, at this press conference, and he said Sixers coach Nick Nurse said, quote, "Joel Embiid is in ramp up, in quotes, phase to start the steps of playing one-on-one, playing 5-on-5, then having contact practice to playing in a game." So it seems like that it actually is being taken in the steps forward in regards to Joel Embiid coming back. When I hear news like that, it sounds like it's official and he's coming back. And that's what I wanted to talk about right before we jump into the fire. And I wanted to make sure that we talked about that just a little bit. If this team gets Joel Embiid back and he's fully healthy, they are contenders. They can make it to the finals. We know that. With a healthy Joel Embiid, with what he was doing during the season before he got hurt, we know that if he's healthy, he can take the team to the finals and take them to the promised land. But that is big news in regards to what Nick Nurse had to say during his pregame press conference today, and I wanted to make sure that we just branched up on that. All right, so we'll get into the starting lineups right now. So Sixers, of course, taking on the Phoenix Suns, and, well, when we take a look at the starting lineups for the Sixers, it'll be Kyle Lowry, Tyrese Maxey, Kelly Oubre Jr., Nico Batum, and Mo Bamba for Philadelphia. And for the Suns, you got Devin Booker. It'll be Bradley Beal as well next to him in the backcourt. Grayson Allen, Kevin Durant, who, by the way, is just 8 points away from tying Shaquille O'Neal on the for eighth in the all-time points record. He is in the lineup tonight for the Suns, and Jusuf Nurkic out there too. So it's Booker, Beal, Allen, Durant, and Nurkic for Phoenix, and for Philadelphia, you got Lowry, Maxey, Oubre Jr., Batum, and Bamba. So Philadelphia at the Footprint Center in Phoenix, Arizona, taking on the Phoenix Suns, who are 39-29. Larry's here with us, so now we can get the show started, baby. All right, so the Sixers are 30-30, and are third, of course, in their division. And we take a look at the standings right now. They are still in, they're actually now the 7th seed because Indiana did win today, so they're a half game above the 76ers. That final score just came as of right now, so I guess we should update this so that way we have that correct. But again, for the Sixers, it's Lowry, Maxey, Oubre, Batum, and Bamba. And for Phoenix, it's Booker, Beal, Allen, Durant, and Nurkic all out there for the Suns. Another big game for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's important for them to rebound today. If they want to try to win this game in Phoenix, you're obviously going to have to go up against Kevin Durant, who is just had another terrific season, and you really need to make sure that you put bodies on him, and you might want to think about, throwing a lot of bodies on him as much as possible. So Bamba there to tip things off with Nurkic over at the circle, and the Sixers are underway. The tip-off is made. Here's Kyle Lowry, who gets it over on the near wing. Alley-oop pass to Bamba, and he throws it down. So the Sixers start off with a huge punch, and Kyle Lowry picks up where he left off in his last game. He had 16 points for Philadelphia and was the big difference maker in the last matchup that the Sixers had to play. All right, Allen trying to take on Tyrese Maxey, and Bamba tries to go with a block, but with 5 on the shot clock, there's a foul called, and it'll be on Mo Bamba himself. All right, so already a 2-0 start. We'll update our standings. We'll do that right now. Where is that? There it is. NBA standings. We'll refresh it. That's not what I wanted. Okay, there we go. All right, so the first foul shot by Grayson Allen is up, and that is good. All right. What the heck? All right, so it's 2-1. Allen's second foul shot, he puts that one up, and that one goes in and out. So Allen can't make the second foul shot. The Sixers, they beat the Suns in their first matchup, which was on November 4th. They won 112-100, and that was without Devin Booker and without Bradley Beal. So their big three was not intact. Maxey with a bouncer outside to Bamba. Bamba tries to pass it to Batum, but it's intercepted by Devin Booker, who's wearing his white headband. Catch and shoot 3 by Allen is off the mark. Batum climbs the ladder and corrals the miss. Sixers in the red, white, and blue uniforms. Oubre goes up inside. It's denied by Kevin Durant. So Durant has his first block of the day. Still 2-1 with 10:40 left to go in the first quarter. Bouncer to Booker. Booker tries to go up with something, but we do have an offensive foul called, and it'll be on the Phoenix Suns. So Devin Booker actually got called for the travel. I stand corrected, but it's a turnover by Phoenix, and the Sixers will try to extend their lead. Maxey hands it off to Oubre. Tyrese Maxey coming off of another really good performance in his last game as well. Thought about taking a shot from 3. He'll drive it inside. Layup is up, and that's good. Thought he was fouled. It surely looked like it, but the whistles, of course, remain silent. So it's 4-1 Philadelphia. The refs for tonight's game, you got David Guthrie as the crew chief. You got Aaron Smith as the ref, and Jenna Schroeder as the umpire. Booker with a 3. Off the mark. Nurkic board. And all of a sudden, Allen tries to drive it inside. And we have another turnover on Phoenix. There you go. Sixers trying to do a good job at causing some turnovers, and that's what you like to see. Oubre will hand it off to Kyle Lowry. Lowry back to Oubre, who takes 2 jab steps, and he'll go against Durant. He goes up with a shot inside. It's denied by Jusuf Nurkic. So Oubre was not afraid to go up with a shot. Beal for 3 for the tie. No good. And Nurkic, he got the offensive rebound, but it's a loose ball foul called against Mo Bamba, actually. So there you go. No Tobias Harris in tonight's matchup again for the Sixers. And again, if you are just tuning in, but we did hear some good reports about Joel Embiid. Nick Nurse did talk about it today and said that he is now starting to do 1-on-1 and 5-on-5. So that's a good sign. Nurkic gets it down low. The ball gets poked by Oubre and stolen by Kyle Lowry. They double-teamed him, and that worked out perfectly. Lowry trying to reward Oubre down the lane, and he goes down with the flush. Kelly Oubre Jr. able to put up a 2 and sledge it home. Beal, jumper, step back, no. Nurkic, offensive rebound. It's blocked and denied by the Sixers. Batum may have gotten a piece of it. He got the rebound. Lowry to Batum. They play catch. Lowry for 3. Off the mark. Bamba tried to go for the offensive rebound, but it went into the hands of Kevin Durant. Here's Booker, and he'll find Beal at the three-point line. They swing it around, the ball back to the top of the point. It's Devin Booker again. He'll drive it in. He'll kick it out. He gets the shot up, and that's no good. Offensive rebound again. That time it was by Grayson Allen. Durant goes up with a shot. That's off the mark. And the next shot goes up, and that is no good. So the Sixers have it again. Oubre goes down the lane, goes up with a shot. Count the bucket and a foul. Allen gets called for the shooting foul, and Oubre got the little runner to go off the assist by Tyrese Maxey. That's what you call really good transition defense, leading the nice offense, and the Sixers start off things really, really hot. Also, the Suns just look a little bit out of sync as well. Oubre's first foul shot, he connects on that one. And there's Frank Vogel, who's the head coach for the Phoenix Suns, was the coach for the Pacers and also the Lakers as well. 9-1 Philadelphia, 8:25 remaining in the first quarter. Durant on a drive, and he'll pass the hot potato to Jusuf Nurkic. Dribble handoff to Beal. 5 on the shot clock. Nurkic was supposed to get it down low, and it goes out of bounds. Bad pass by Beal, and Nurkic wasn't even looking, and that's already the third turnover by Phoenix. The Sixers looking to capitalize again, and let's see if they can do so. Maxey on the near wing. As the Sixers go from left to right, Maxey will go up with a shot. It was a tough layup, and he could not get it. Good contest by Bradley Beal. Durant on the drive inside. Goes up with a shot. Thought he was fouled. Whistles remain silent again. Allen for 3. Got it. And Durant is all in David Guthrie's ear. Grayson Allen got the triple to go. It's now 9-4 Sixers. Lowry foul line jumper over Nurkic. Got it. Kyle Lowry's a dog. 13-4, and Lowry just shooting with ease. All right, 7:33 left to go. Here's Booker on a 2-point shot, and that is up and no good. And the rebound goes all the way towards the backcourt as it was tipped by Nurkic into the hands of Allen again. Booker kick off to Kevin Durant, and Durant gets a corner jumper to fall. And Kevin Durant now 6 points away from tying Shaquille O'Neal, who is 8th in the all-time scoring department. NBA-wise, 11-6. The Sixers lead it by 5. 7 minutes to go. Maxey steps into a 3-point shot, and he put too much mustard on that one. Durant with the rebound. Football pass all the way to Booker down low, and finally Bamba is able to contest it. All right, Nurkic goes up with a shot. It's denied by Kelly Oubre Jr. Unfortunately, though, bad bounce as Booker gets the 2-point shot to fall. Man, Oubre played really good defense as he tried to just block the little dunk by Jusuf Nurkic. He was going down with a little sledgehammer, and the Sixers will get it into their own court. Jusuf Nurkic gets called for a foul, and the Suns will call a timeout. All right, so it's 11-8 Philadelphia as the Suns have come back from a little run here. I'm going to take a very, very quick step off. I'll be right back, though. Don't go anywhere. So Philadelphia up 11-8 with 6:34 left to go in the first quarter. My name is Jason Joseph. This, of course, is Play-by-Play with JJ. I want to thank you all so much for coming on here. If you are tuning in on Facebook, on Twitter, or on any of the social media platforms, I want to make sure that you guys know to like and of course, subscribe to the channel. Turn on the notification bell icons, and that way you'll know when I go live. We're live for every single Sixers, Phillies, and Eagles game. All right, opening day is literally next week. It is next Thursday, and it is 8 days away, all right? And if you guys love the Phillies as much as I do, okay, we're going to be doing the full 162. So please make sure that you subscribe to that subscribe to the channel because you don't want to miss any sort of Phillies action. We treat everything like it's a radio play-by-play call on here, and we try to give you the best quality radio play-by-play that we possibly can while engaging with the chat. And that's the cool thing about digital media. All right, Larry says, keep it going, boys. So far, so good. She's back to act natural, he says. Appreciate it, man. Y'all are funny. Y'all are really, really funny. All right, so I just mentioned this, and that is, I know that it's an underlying storyline, but Kevin Durant is now 6 points away. He now has 28,560 career points and needs now 6 more points to tie Shaq, who's 8th on the all-time scoring list. And he will, and that's something that is definitely worth talking about for sure. But for the Sixers, I got to tell you, the biggest difference maker in Monday's game, it was Kyle Lowry. So far, love what you see out of him today. Again, the Sixers look really, really good. Just with him out there setting everybody up. He had a nice little alley-oop pass to Mo Bamba to start off the ball game, and then you have a nice little foul line jumper. They're just able to get into their spots. They're moving constantly. The basketball's moving. There's no stale movement whatsoever, and you got to make sure that we give him a lot of kudos. 16 points. He was 6 for 12 from the field in that outing versus Miami and was 3 for 5 from 3. All right, so there's a shot that goes up for the Sixers as we just came back, and Oubre gets the putback jam to go. 13-8, Oubre in tonight's game, 7 points and 1 rebound. So Lowry was the one that missed the little layup, and Oubre got the 3. Booker and the Suns going from right to left. He steps into a foul line jumper and connects the dots. It's 13-10. The Sixers were on a 9-1 run. And, well, Phoenix has responded, but the Sixers trying to hold the momentum on their side. Unfortunately, though, we do have a turnover on Oubre Jr., who commits an offensive foul for setting an illegal screen, and Phoenix will try to go for either the tie or cut the deficit to 1. Going back to that Oubre play, though, that's just what he does. He's assertive, and if you need him to clean up the glass, he can do that. Booker gets it over at the elbow on the far side. He'll back out towards the three-point line. Here's Paul Reed on him as he comes in for Philadelphia. Booker with a 2. That's off the mark, and Kyle Lowry got the rebound just in front of Devin Booker and Nurkic, and we have a foul called on Booker. That's a loose ball foul. Booker just pushed Lowry out of bounds, and you can't do that. KJ Martin comes in. He's wearing his red headband today. That looks really, really cool, along with the red, white, and blue uniforms. Oh, it looks so sick. 5 minutes and 37 seconds to go. In the opening quarter, there's Eric Gordon, the longtime veteran who will sub in for Bradley Beal. This guy has had a very, very solid career and has been a very good three-point shooter throughout his entire career with all the teams that he's played on, including Houston and a lot of other teams as well. Maxey has it. He'll hand off the hot potato to Kyle Lowry, and Lowry hands it back off to Maxey. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Maxey at the three-point line on the far wing. Almost lost his dribble. 4.5 on the shot clock. He'll go up inside with a little runner. Heads up, and that's a little bit off the mark, and it's going to be tipped all the way out to Eric Gordon. Gordon down low, tried to find Allen. Allen had it, but it was bobbled and stolen by Maxey. Grayson Allen didn't know where it was going. It went into the breadbasket, and it was just too fast. Reed with a 2. Oh, man, that one goes in and out. It defied physics. And it was a foul line jumper, and Phoenix has the rebound. 13-10, Philadelphia. Durant, foul line jumper. And now he's 4 points away from tying Shaq. 8th on the all-time scoring list. 13-12, and he got the little foul line floater to go. All right, 4:33 left to go. The Sixers have not made a field goal in a little bit of time. Maxey at the top of the key, dribbles over towards the right side, finger roll finish, no good. Oh, man, he just could not get it. Reed tried to get through 3 people and tried to get the rebound, but was unable to do so. Allen at the far wing, at the three-point line, gives it to Gordon, who had a little bit of daylight, and now they swing it around. The ball finds Allen over on the near wing. Allen goes up with a little Euro step, and he can't get it to go. Nurkic tried to tip it up and in, and he could not get that one either. Offensive rebound by Devin Booker. 3-point shot by Allen, and he can't make that one. All right, and finally the Sixers come away with it. Maxey steps back, lets it fly from 3. KJ Martin with the offensive rebound. And Maxey hands it back off to Paul Reed down low. What's he going to do against Nurkic? He tried to go with a little turnaround layup, and he just couldn't get the friendly bounce. Nurkic again with his 8th rebound. Oh, my gosh, that's a 6th rebound, I should say, and we have a foul called. It'll be against the Sixers, and now Royce O'Neal and Drew Eubanks will step in for Jusuf Nurkic, and Kevin Durant, Buddy Hield will also come in for Philadelphia. It's been a very sloppy game ever since the timeout was called by the Suns. And the Sixers really just have not been able to put up any sort of shots here. Booker gets the inbound, kicks it out to Royce O'Neal, who was acquired at the trade deadline. Runner is a little short, and the putback is good. Man, they're just giving up so many offensive rebounds, and that's not a recipe for success. You certainly can't do that. 12 offensive boards. And you heard that correctly in a timeout called by the Sixers. The Suns have 12 offensive rebounds. 8 have been by Devin Booker. And with all due respect, Devin Booker is averaging less than 5 rebounds per game. So when you put it into perspective, it's just a lot of offensive rebounds. And we have a timeout by Nurse. Sixers will be right back in just a few moments. Everybody's been stepping up real quickly. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys like and subscribe and turn on those notification bell icons. What are your final score predictions, guys? Comment your thoughts down below. Yeah, man, we got 32 people on here watching. That's awesome. We have a really, really awesome turnout. If you guys would like to donate to the channel, please feel free to do so. That would be so awesome. You can hit that super chat button down below. And speaking of super chats, DFJ Hoops, yo, keep cooking, like and subscribe, yo. You like the little cha-ching sound effects? Yeah, we downloaded that. That's one of our new sounds. I like that. But thank you so much, DFJ. Shout out to you, man. Please drop your link down below so that way people can subscribe to you. Talk about a guy that's a very, very solid Sixers content creator who actually does film analysis, okay, and actually, like, goes over certain plays and certain quarters and really does a deep dive into how the Sixers play and goes really into the nuts and bolts of the action. That's what he does. He does a great job at that. So please make sure that you give him all the respect in the world because he deserves that. DFJ, you're the man. I agree with that 1,000%. Oh, man, what else do we have on here? Yeah, man, so 27 people on here. What are your final score predictions? I'm going to go with 97 to 89. 97-89 Phoenix. 97-89 Phoenix. I just noticed there's a like button on the super chat. That's right. Yep. You learn something new every day. 97-89 Phoenix is my final score prediction. Okay? What's yours? What is yours? What is yours? Let me know down below. I believe we have a lot of people on here. How about Tyrese Maxey? Over the last 3 games, he's averaging 30 points per game. He's shooting 39.5% from deep. And has also made about 6 assists per game as well. That's the first time in his career where he's actually had 3 straight games where he scored 30 or more points. That's really crazy. J-Rep, your roommate. Shout out to your roommate, my guy. He said 108 to 98 Suns. Okay. All right, so 3 minutes and 12 seconds left to go. Batum steps in for Oubre, and Bradley Beal will come back for Allen. So Royce O'Neal commits a shooting foul on KJ Martin, and he'll try to tie the game and potentially give the Sixers the lead if he makes the first foul shot here. They're down by 1. It's 14-13, and the first foul shot by Martin coming right up, and he just falls a little bit short, so he can't make that one. All right, so the Sixers have not scored since the 6:18 mark, so it's been 3 minutes and 6 seconds since they've actually put up a field goal. All right, second foul shot, and finally they end the drought. Not on the field goal, though. It's on a foul shot, and we're locked in at 14 apiece. 3 minutes and 9 seconds to go. The Sixers have allowed 12 offensive rebounds to the Suns team. Can they make a difference here? Booker, bouncer down low as Nurkic cuts back, or Eubanks cuts back door. It's blocked, though, by Reed. Good defense by him as he went up with it. Healed, catching, letting it fly. No. KJ Martin offensive rebound. And we have another whistle. Martin not happy with the call. It's a loose ball foul. I really didn't see any sort of contact down low between him and Eubanks, but that was the call there. That was the call. How about the defense, though, by Paul Reed? It was Drew Eubanks tried to go up with a little reverse layup, And as he was in midair, he tried to switch hands, and Paul Reed knew exactly what he was doing, and was just able to swipe it away. Beal on a drive, bouncer back to Eubanks. Eubanks down low, being guarded heavily by Paul Reed. The ball gets stripped by Buddy Hield and stolen away by him. He advances towards the Sixers front court as they go from left to right. Bouncer inside to KJ Martin, and a foul called on Eubanks, and Martin will go back to the line. Buddy Hield's defense was really solid that time. He just came up out of nowhere. Reed was guarding Eubanks, and then Buddy Hield just stole his lunch money and just took it towards the other side and was able to make a really nice play out in transition for KJ Martin. And now the Sixers, if there's anything that they have going for them, it's that they're in the bonus here at the Footprint Center. Here's KJ Martin, the first foul shot for the lead, and it goes in and out again. Hit the back of the rim, and it tried to dance around, but it just went out towards the left side. So Martin will try to go 2 for 4 now from the line. Cam Payne will be the replacement for Nico Batum. And this is another guy that was actually traded for Pat Bev, and he's been doing really well. Overall, he's had a very positive impact on this team. All right, Martin for the lead with the second foul shot. Got it. And we ride the seesaw, 15-14, Sixers up by 1. 2:15 left to go. Booker, bouncer, back to Beal for 3. And he nails the bomb from downtown. That was actually Royce O'Neal that made it from about 29 feet, so I beg your pardon. It's 17-15. The Sixers are 0 for 5 from 3, and the Suns are 2 for 7. Reed, Euro step, bouncer, and a kick out to Cam Payne. Payne tries to find daylight down the lane, and he gets the finger roll finish to fall. Nice play by Payne. He could have taken the 3, but was like, you know what, I have an easier shot in the lane because nobody can stop me there. Nobody was there. And it's now 17-17. And now a foul called, or a turnover on Bradley Beal. And Philadelphia will get the ball back. That was a nice little finger roll, underhanded scoop by Cam Payne over towards the right side of the baseline. So Beal gets called for palming, and that's how the turnover is able to come about. A 7-2 in regards to the turnovers. Maxey pump fake, thought about taking the 3. He'll hand it off to Payne. Payne goes down low with a little teardrop and connects. 19-17, and Cam Payne has scored the last 4 points for Philadelphia. Just makes it look so easy. And you like him as a little plug-in off the bench. Beal, no-look pass out to Royce O'Neal for 3. And KJ Martin stole it from Drew Eubanks in midair for the rebound. That's the assertiveness that you want to see. Payne and Hield drawing the pick and roll as Payne will dribble around the timeline. Maxey over on the far wing at the three-point line, and now takes it towards the logo. Screen comes. Reed tries to set Martin for an alley-oop, and he got it! Tic-tac-toe! Paul Reed down low to KJ Martin after the nice little hockey assist by Tyrese Maxey. And the Sixers on a 6-0 run. 40 seconds to go. 21-17 Philadelphia. Booker, dribble, handoff to Drew Eubanks, who nails it and sledges it home with the right hand. 21-19, and now Devin Booker with his second assist. He has 4.7 rebounds and 2 assists in this game. 21-19 with 30.4 seconds to go, and another whistle called. It'll be against Cam Payne. I can't tell what just happened, but it looks like that the Suns will get possession again. How about that alley-oop pass from Paul Reed to Buddy Hield? That was nice. Or KJ Martin, that was. All right, so here's Maxey on a little drive, puts up a turnaround jumper, and connects from the far side. It's 23-19. So we had a whistle. It was on. I was a little confused. Cam Payne had a little whistle on him, but it was nothing intentional, I guess. 20 seconds left to go in the game clock. 15 on the shot clock. Booker having a staring contest with Martin. Screen gets set by Eubanks. Booker inside. Kicks it back out to O'Neal. O'Neal goes down the lane. Drop-off pass. That's intercepted by Tyrese Maxey, but stolen back by Jusuf Nurkic. And there's a shot that goes up. It's tipped up and in. It's 23-21. 3.7 seconds to go. Royce O'Neal got the little putback. Payne on the drive. Goes up with a low prayer. It's up, and it's no good. All right, so we go into the second quarter. Sixers just up by 2 after playing a very sloppy first quarter. Can they try to provide some offense? That remains to be seen. They're only up by 2 points, though. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Yeah, I agree with that. We got 26 people on here watching. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, man. Really cool night tonight, guys. I don't usually like to brag. I'm not the type of person that does that. But Stephen A. Smith came to Rowan tonight, and it was really awesome. Really, really awesome. Learned a lot from him, and it made me realize by the time we were done with the whole thing, it was like 895 people were there, all sold out. It was sold out, and it was great. It was so awesome. But by the time I got out of there, I realized that we are on the right track. Everything that he's doing and everything that's been going on in the field, it's all being digitalized. And we're on the come up. And we're going to continue to rise up. We're going to be the cream of the top, guys. Whether you like it or not, we're coming. And I'm excited to bring you all with me, man. I'm so excited about that. You all that have been here since day one, you guys are the real ones. And if you're just hopping on now, welcome aboard. Welcome aboard, because we are taking over. And I'm taking you guys with me on this ride. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Wow, that's cool, says Larry. Yep. Also got to ask him a question as well. And that was really awesome. He was very straightforward. He was very honest and was humble. You know, he's Stephen A. Smith. So, and he was also himself, but he talked a lot about facts and gave some really cool insight. And those are the types of mentors, you know, that you have to look up to. So, but it was just a refresher, and it gave us some reassurance that we are on the come up. And we're going to continue to go above the odds. We're on our way, says Larry. Yep, we are. We're on our way. Hit that thumbs up button and hit that subscribe button, man. Appreciate y'all for tuning in on here, especially on a weekday. 10 o'clock start, you know. That's crazy. All right. It's 23-21. Sixers start off the second quarter. They have to play defense, though, as Phoenix has the ball. So the lineup out there for the Suns, it's Durant, Beal, Eubanks, Bol, and Gordon. 11:45 left to go, and the whistle called immediately, as it'll still be inbounded by the Phoenix Suns. The Sixers lineup, it's Lowry, Martin, Reed, Payne, and Hield. So they have a small ball lineup out there, but Reed is the center. Beal gets it over towards the far side, goes up with a shot, and it's put back by Drew Eubanks, who gets the little slam home. So Eubanks with 4 points. That's his first rebound. Of course, it's another offensive rebound. The Sixers have been getting killed out there. Hield with a straight-on three. Bullseye! And the Sixers go back up by a trace. They left them wide open. That's some miscommunication on the defensive assignments by the Suns. That's the first three also that the Philadelphia 76ers have made today. Bol taking on Kyle Lowry. There's a mismatch there, but he'll pass the hot potato back out to Beal. Beal down low, back to Bol. 5 on the shot clock. Here's a turnaround jumper from the near corner, just inside the three-point line, and he got it. Wow, wow, wow. What a shot by Bol. You talk about a guy that's 7'3", that hits a turnaround jumper just at the three-point line inside. His foot was just on the line. That's impressive. Buddy Hield gets it back after the little block shot by Bol. He'll try to go for his second three-pointer made in the row. No good again. Reed tried to swipe the rebound off the hands of Eubanks. It was unsuccessful, though. Durant on the drive. Gets the layup to fall. And now he needs 2 more points to tie Shaquille O'Neal on the all-time scoring list, or for 8th on the all-time scoring list, I should say. Reed back outside to Martin. They swing it around and play musical chairs. Martin to Payne. Pump fake. Three-point shot. That's up. Oh, he got it! Nice play by Cam Payne again. And that makes it 29-27. He is put up now 7 points, and he's 3 for 3 from the field. He's been perfect. Down low is KD, who wants to take on KJ Martin here. He'll try to post him up, but kicks it back out to Beal. 5 on the shot clock. Beal is at the point, being guarded heavily by Buddy Hield. He'll try to drive it. Kick out to Bobo for a 3 on the near corner. It's airballed, and Paul Reed comes up with the rebound as soon as the shot clock, just before it expired. Lowry down low to KJ Martin underneath the basket. Kick out to Hield. Step back for a 3 on the near corner. Oh, just off the mark again. 29-27 with 9:20 left to go. Beal dribbles around the timeline. Handoff pass to Durant. Durant for 3. And that one goes, it's a little bit short. Lowry got the rebound. And we have a loose ball foul on Paul Reed. So it'll still be Phoenix basketball. Lots of loose ball fouls called tonight. And these refs have been very... And they really just have not been letting these guys play, but that certainly was a loose ball foul there. I mean, you can't grab onto the jersey of Drew Eubanks and then just push him to the ground. You can't do that. And now he has to take a quick seat. It's now 29-27 with 9:14 remaining in the opening half. Durant for 3, off the catch and shoot. And it's a little short. Payne with the rebound to lead the charge on the other side. Bouncer to Lowry. Lowry thought about taking the 2, but kicks it out to Payne for a near wing 3. Money in the bag for Cam Payne. The second quarter belongs to Payne, who's been a pain in the neck against his former ball club, the Suns. 32-27. Bull catches and fires the trigger and hits the bomb from 3-point range. 32-30. He nailed it from the far wing again. Payne, he's been stealing the show, steps back for another 3. And, well, he needed a little heat check there. That was just a little short. Durant with the rebound, trying to take on Batum. He's at the top of the key. Dribbles around him, tries to go down the lane, and he gets the layup to go. And now he ties Shaquille O'Neal on the all-time scoring list at the 8th mark. So there you go. 8 points for KD. Just needs one more bucket to get 28,560 or 561 points. All right, Lowry back out to Hield for 3 straight away. No good again. Batum tried to get the rebound. Durant tries to save it. It goes out of bounds, and it'll still be Philadelphia basketball. And we're still tied 32-32. That's Manute son, right? Yes, it is. It is. All right. So he's tied with Shaquille O'Neal. Wilt Chamberlain would then be next on the career points list. He's 7th, and he has 31,419. So that means that Durant would need over 600, I believe, maybe even more than that, 2,600 points to try to go for that one. Payne gets the inbound, pulls up for 2. And he can't sledge that one home. Kevin Durant with another rebound. Durant inside to Nurkic. Nurkic goes down low and stripped by Bamba, though, and stolen by Cam Payne. Nurkic hesitated. Bamba also hesitated, but got the little strip down to go. Payne at the top of the perimeter. Back to Lowry. Far wing 3. Oh, it's just a little short again. And Beal comes up with another rebound. Sixers have just made 3 threes tonight. Bull, straightaway 3. Yes. Man, he has been on fire in this ball game. He's 2 for 3 from downtown. And Phoenix has a 3-point lead. Payne trying to answer back, and the basketball gods say no on the finger roll finish. It literally went halfway in and then went out. Batum pokes it loose against Kevin Durant. Payne back to Hield for a sledgehammer. Got it. Buddy Hield with the little dunk. And that was all because of Nico Batum. Kevin Durant was grabbing onto that ankle of his. It was the right ankle. Nice play by Nico, the veteran. And, well, the Sixers will have to try to wait for a couple of more seconds in order for them to take the lead as we have a timeout called by the Suns. And I'll be right back in just a few moments. Don't go anywhere. All right, so the Sixers down by 1. Well, the Phoenix Suns, even though that they've had a lot of turnovers in this game, they've actually had a total amount of 8 turnovers. You would think that the Sixers would be winning, right? You would think that they would be winning, right? That's wrong. They're not winning. They're actually down by 1. They've been getting out-rebounded 28-14. 28-14. And Larry just mentioned it down low, 13-3 in the offensive rebounding department. And a lot of it came in the first quarter, but still, that's pretty unacceptable, and that's all about effort. So just have not been able to capitalize on the rebounding side of things. They're not being as physical as you would like it to be, and I don't know, that's been a big weakness by the Sixers in tonight's game. And when you poke the bear, there's only so much you can do before the beast wakes up. So that's wild. Yeah, 8-2 in total turnovers. Hopefully I said something else. The Sixers have not had any sort of points off the turnovers, which is wild to me when you really actually think about it. But yeah. So the Sixers taking on the Suns. The Phoenix Suns, when you look at the Western Conference, they're 39-29. But just from a standings overall perspective, well, they've been one of the teams that's been battling for one of the top or from the 4th to the 10th seed. Literally, it's been the Clippers and when you look at the Clippers all the way to the Suns, they're like all so close. They really are. 35-34. All right, so here is Allen who gets the inbound, catches the laser, fires it, and hits it from downtown again. 38-34, and now Phoenix goes up by 2 possessions. Maxey catches and fires, and he has not had a good night from 3. He has not even made a 3 in this game so far. 6:10 left to go. There's another turnover by Phoenix on the bad pass by Booker, and that's now turnover number 9 tonight by the Suns. And Frank Vogel not happy about that because they're keeping the Sixers involved in this game here. So Maxey 0 for 2 from 3. And here is Oubre down low to Bamba. Give and go back to Oubre. Oubre with a foul line of alley-oop pass to Bamba, and he got it. Wow, my screen froze for a second. Nice play call again by Nick Nurse. 38-36. 22 points in the paint for the Sixers. Booker gets the pass down low. And he'll kick it out to Bol. Bol back to Allen. Allen, one more to Durant. Durant lost it, though. It's stolen back by Campaign. The 10th turnover of the first half. Maxey to Batum. One more to Payne again. Payne actually will pass one more to Bamba for a 3, and that's off the mark. Batum, offensive rebound. Bouncer back out to Oubre on the far corner for a triple. And Kevin Durant says, I've had enough, and puts an exclamation point on it. Booker for a triple, and you can book that one as Devin Booker nails the 3, 41-36. Batum will try to pass it to Oubre, and it's stolen away and intercepted by Devin Booker again. Campaign with a transition foul. That's not a good thing, and that'll mean that Booker's going to go to the line for a free throw, and that the Suns will get it back once again. Sixers have been really sloppy. You would think that they would just make a lot of shots off these turnovers that Phoenix has given them, but they're not. They're really not. So the foul shot is good by Booker. He's been a very great foul shooter throughout his entire career. He had 23 points in his last game against the Milwaukee Bucks, and 6 assists and 9 rebounds as well. 42-36, and Booker trying to conduct the offense here. A little skipper back to Nurkic. Nurkic will hand it off to Allen over at the foul line. 9 on the shot clock. Nurkic trying to bully Mo Bamba down low with the little 2, and he got the little finger roll finish to fall. And Mo Bamba just not being so physical on defense, and that could be really costly again in this game. 44-36. It's been all Suns over the last couple of minutes. Payne with a runner down low. And, well, that's his 13th point, I believe, now. It's 44-38 in this ball game. Philadelphia still down by 2 possessions, unfortunately, for their sake. Booker with a little whiz pass back to Allen for 3, and he throws it into the ring of fire. It's been all Suns, 47-38 Suns and rays of sunshine for them. 4 minutes to go. Payne over on the far side. Sixers are 3 for 15 from downtown. Maxey thought he was fouled as he went up with a shot, and Allen again got the board. He'll try to go down low out in transition. O'Neal for 3 on the far corner, and that's going to give the Suns an 12-point lead. And now Nick Nurse wants to call a timeout. They have just been going off now, and the Sixers are looking to respond. 50-38 with 3:43 left to go in the second quarter. I'll be right back. If you are just tuning in, my name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. How about the Maple Leafs? They lost last night to the Flyers, but they won 7-3 today. That's crazy. Flyers are, third in the Metropolitan, which is good for them, and they're also still alive, of course, in the wild card race, too. So big, meaningful games for them, and obviously big, meaningful games for this Sixers team as well. Unfortunately, they're down by a dozen with 3:43 remaining in the second quarter. The Suns are on a 29-15 run, and really over the last 5 minutes, the Sixers just have gone blank pretty much. They're just not hitting their threes. Allen and the Suns are doing a good job out in transition. They're getting rebounds, and, well, the Sixers are just not getting back. So that's the name of the game. It's been a 23-6 run over the last 5 minutes for Phoenix. And the Sixers are looking to try to put a little end to that. Can they do so? That's the question. 49-47 in the Golden State-Memphis game. And 53-43 in the Clippers-Portland game. So this is the only other game that's going on now in the NBA. 3 minutes and 35 seconds to go. Philadelphia with the ball. It's Maxey, Bamba, Batum, and Oubre, and Payne as well out there for the Sixers. Maxey gets it over on the near wing, 5 on the shot clock. Kick out to Batum, turn around, catch, and shoot 3. And that's what the Sixers needed out of the timeout. Again, Nick Nurse working his magic here. 50-41, Batum able to hit a turnaround J from the near corner for a trifecta. Here's Nurkic over with a little handoff to Booker and a foul on Batum as he got elbowed right into the stomach and is just grabbing his little stomach area, but it's 50-41 with 3:07 left to go. So, in case you are just tuning in, we got some news before the game about Joel Embiid, and according to Nick Nurse, he is ramping up to start playing 1-on-1 and 5-on-5. So that's a good sign for the Sixers. The plan is still to have him come back between the first and second week of April. Here's Booker with the step-back foul line jumper, and Lowry's able to corral his miss. And, well, the Booker was on him, and that should have been a loose ball foul, but the whistles do remain silent. Lowry trying to plead his case. He'll go down low, hand it off to Batum, and Batum is able to get the little layup to fall. It's 50-43, and now a 5-0 run by the Sixers. Booker on the drive. A kick out to Nurkic. Handoff to O'Neal. Back to Booker over towards the baseline, who will zigzag a nice pass out to Allen for three, and he connects. Grayson Allen has been going off 13 points. He's 4 for 7 from three. That is unbelievable. Oubre with a 2. No. And another rebound goes to Phoenix with 2:09 left to go in the first half. Here's Booker dribbling over towards the left around Maxey. He's at the foul line. He'll just punch it out to Bradley Beal, who connects again from downtown. Jusuf Nurkic, 2 points, 11 rebounds. That's just Bradley Beal's first shot that he's made today. And again, this is a guy who's averaging about 18.8 points per game. He's 30 years old. Here's Maxey with a straightaway 3. The shots just have not been falling, and the Sixers cannot stop the bleeding. 56-43. Maxey has missed everything and has gone ice cold out here in the desert. 1:30 left to go. Booker tries to go inside, and he'll get stuffed, but unfortunately Booker was able to get a nice little pass off as Reed was able to just lose him at the very last second, and Nurkic got the dunk to fall. 58-43. With 1 minute and 15 seconds to go, and the Sixers are just looking for this first half to end and try to hit the reset button going into halftime. And the refs will make a signal here, and another foul called. It's on Nick Nurse for a technical foul. Nick Nurse, his face is getting red. He's not happy with something. I think he was just trying to chirp into Jenna Schroeder's ear. And he gets issued with a tech. Doesn't usually do that, but Booker will go to the line for a free throw, and he missed it. So no harm, no done. No harm done at all whatsoever. 58-43. Unfortunately, the Sixers are down by 15 points, and Durant will sub back in for Royce O'Neal. Just needs one more bucket to pass Shaq, who's 8th on the all-time scoring list. All right, so Batum will inbound it to Kyle Lowry over on the near side. Lowry in between the circles, tries to find Maxey, who works around the little screen there. Maxey steps back, bouncer back to Lowry. Lowry dribbles inside towards the paint, goes up with a shot, and we have a foul called. It'll be a shot clock turnover actually on the Sixers. Didn't realize that the shot clock was expiring, but that is what happened. 56.8 seconds to go in the first half. It's a 15-point lead for Phoenix. Nurkic down low, hands it off to Beal. Beal had some open space, but he'll kick it out to Booker. Booker one more to Durant for 3. And Oubre comes up with the loose change down low. Here's Batum again with a little 3-on-1. No, but the follow-up is good by Oubre, but I don't think that they're going to count it. They're actually going to call a shooting foul on Devin Booker as he fouled Batum in the act of shooting, and Nico's going to go to the line. He'll go to the line here for the Sixers with 30.5 seconds to go in this first half. Just from watching this team play in the second quarter, the Phoenix Suns, they put up 21 points in the first quarter. They were really sloppy, and now all of a sudden they're hitting threes. You just knew at some moment in time that this team was going to wake up because they don't flat out die. They really don't. They're 39-29. They have a big three for a reason, and they're just so dominant when all their shooters are able to hit shots. And Grayson Allen's been that guy tonight. Also, Devin Booker, 8 points, 8 assists, and 7 rebounds. All about effort. Batum hits the first foul shot. I'll try to connect on the second one here. Eric Gordon will replace Jusuf Nurkic, and KJ Martin will come in for Paul Reed, who takes a quick seat. Batum at the line still for the Sixers. He's 35 years old, stands at 6'8", 230 pounds. And the foul shot is no good. His true shooting this season, his true shooting percentage is at 61%, which is a career high for him. 58-44, and Booker has it on the other side, and he goes up with a shot, and Batum, unfortunately, gets called for the shooting foul. Out of all people, with 32 seconds to go in this first half, it's been so ugly just from watching this team play, and it seems like that the Suns have just sucked the life out of Philadelphia with their defense and with their 3-point shooting. It's just been all snipers. 59-44. It's like they're just taking a shotgun and they're just pulling up with all these shots here, and it doesn't matter where they are. They're just hitting everything and hitting all these fireworks. 60-44. Devin Booker goes 2 for 2 from the charity stripe, and the Sixers will get the inbound. Tyrese Maxey had to pick it up, and he gets it. So here's Lowry going in towards the paint, and Oubre goes down low and goes up with a shot, and that's good. That's nice play by Oubre again. So Lowry was drawing the defense. Oubre came down the lane like a bulldozer, and it's 60-46, about half a second separating the shot clock from the game clock. As the Suns have the basketball, Beal in between the circles, being guarded by K.J. Martin, and now they switch up, and Maxey's on him now. The ball gets almost turned over, though. Allen for 3 on the near side, and they won't count the bucket. They're actually going to call a loose ball foul on Bradley Beal. That's a big call. That is a really big call because Beal was just buzzing on into Kyle Lowry, and that's going to put Lowry at the line. So, you talk about a swing there. It could have been a 63-46 game, but now it could be a 60-48 game. You could have been down by 17, and now you can only be down by 12 here on just this one little possession, and that makes a difference. 4.5 seconds to go in the second quarter. Still plenty of time for them to go down the court and make a shot. Get a shot off. It's Lowry's first foul shot. It hits the back of the iron, and it tails out. So Lowry doesn't usually miss a lot of free throws. Wonder if there's a double rim over there because the Sixers have just been missing some of their shots, and that's not really like them. They're a pretty good foul shooting team overall. Nico Batum's a good foul shooter. Lowry's a pretty good foul shooter as well. It's 60-46, and let's see what happens. Lowry's second foul shot, that goes in and out. Unfortunate bounce for him. Oubre with the little put back. He goes up with a shot, and he's fouled. Actually, Oubre got the little rebound and went up for a shot, and he'll go to the line for 2 free throws, and Devin Booker gets called for the shooting foul once again. That's just his second shooting foul of the day. 2.1 seconds to go in the second quarter. 9-3-2. 2 blocks, that is, for Oubre. 3 rebounds as well. The first foul shot is off the mark. Crazy. The Sixers are 5 for 11 from the line. So they're shooting 45.5% at the charity stripe. And the second foul shot, finally it goes in. So the Sixers get 1 point out of 4 foul shooting attempts. The ball gets intercepted by Oubre, though, off the bad pass, and he goes up with a shot. And we're going to go into halftime. The Sixers are hitting the reset button as they trail by 13 points. They'll be right back. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Hit that thumbs up button and hit that subscribe button. We'll be right back. I do want to ask you guys down low. Are there too many ads? How many ads would you say have you gotten so far if you've been tuning in since the beginning? Because I usually set my ads to like one per like 20 minutes, but of course, like I put the check mark there for different times for it to come up. But do you guys get a lot of ads, or have you been getting a lot of ads today recently? I do. I would like to know that. Please comment down below and let me know what you have to say. The NBA team with the all-time best winning percentage since birth. That's the Phoenix Suns. Huh. I don't know what birth means, but playoff berth? They're still technically not in for the playoffs. So I don't know what berth means. But yeah, let me know down below if you think that we're putting out too many ads, because if we are, I can change that for the next time. Just let me know. 60-47 Suns, man. What are the Sixers going to have to do in the second half here? What are they going to have to do, guys? I think that you really need to try to find ways to not only get rebounds, but you need to find a rhythm. And they're not hitting shots. That's the one thing. I think that they came out a little bit flat tonight. They weren't really getting into their spots. There were a couple of plays I saw where the ball was going through Lowry, and then they just stopped going to him for some reason. I don't understand that. I don't understand why they just stopped going through Kyle Lowry. He's been their best point guard that they've had on this team, and I want the ball to go through him. I don't really know why the ball has stopped going through him, but that's one thing I would change going into the second half. The lineup with the small ball lineup where they had Paul Reed as the center, Buddy Hield campaign, and Kyle Lowry and Tyrese Maxey out there, the little guard lineup, I didn't like that either. I thought that was I thought that at that point you needed bodies out there, you needed to get rebounds, and I was a little confused as to why Nick decided to go with that lineup. I think he was just trying to experiment something, but I wouldn't have done that. And yeah, those were like my biggest takeaways. There's really nothing that I'm too upset about, or nothing that really stands out to me. I just think that sometimes you just don't have a good night shooting wise, and the Sixers have just not had that. But you would like to see more efforts on the rebounding department. That's the only thing that has really stood out to me, and I would like to see that change, but I don't expect this team to be getting out-rebounded like that every single game from now on, if that makes any sort of sense whatsoever. All right, it's 60-47. The Suns up by 13 points. Again, please let me know if you're getting too many ads, or if you feel like you're getting a lot of ads, because I can change that for the next time. I can't change it this time, but I could do it for the next time for sure. I really could. Who's still with me? Comment down below if you are still here. If you are still here, comment down below. Let me know who you are. If you're on Facebook or if you're on any other social media platform, I really appreciate you for so much for being here. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel. Turn on the bell icon, and that way you'll know when I go live for a Sixers, an Eagles, or a Phillies game. Got a lot of really cool content coming up for sure. Lots of cool things in the works. On Play-by-Play with JJ, Larry says I'm here. Larry, are you getting a lot of ads? Let me know. Be honest with me. I did not highlight your chat. There you go. So yeah, what's it? 8171. How many people does RB have on? Just out of curiosity. Shout out to RB again, man, for having me fill in for him the last time on Monday. That was fun. We had a good time. We had a good time on RB's channel. I haven't gotten any ads that I remember, says Will. Larry says no, not a lot. Okay, good. Nick's here. What's up, Nick? How you doing, my guy? Thanks so much for stopping by. Hopefully you're doing well, man. Hopefully you're having a really good day. Going to be hard to win with Payne as your leading scorer. He says, yeah, you're right. You're right. And it's not a shot at campaign. It's a shot at Tyrese Maxey. It's a shot at Kyle Lowry because they got to make their shots. Tyrese Maxey in tonight's game has gone ice cold. And he's had his cold performances, but 4 points in the first half. I'll tell you what the Suns are doing, and it was a good game plan by Frank Vogel. They are actually, it looks like when I'm watching this team, they're making Maxey into a point guard. And he's not really a point guard. And that's why I'm a little confused as to why they're not running the ball as much. In the very beginning, they were doing it. They ran the ball more through Kyle Lowry. But ever since then, it's been Tyrese Maxey getting the ball, and now he's trying to, dribble around screens. He needs to be more of a guy in this game where I like him as a playmaker. I think he can do nice things, but when he's playmaking all the time for other guys, that's not his bread and butter. That's not his department, That's not really what he's there to do. Lowry's there to make plays for everybody else and set the table so that way everybody can eat. Maxey can do that in spurts, but not as a full-time. He's not a full-time point guard. But I do have to kind of tip my cap to the Suns because they are making him into a playmaker. And they're making him more into a passer. And that's going to work. That's going to work. And maybe the Celtics and some of these other teams look at the game film and they utilize that. Now, I know obviously they're going to have Embiid back, and that changes everything. But, if the ball's running through Tyrese Maxey, if it's running through him all the time, that's not necessarily a good thing. So I want them to run the offense more through Lowry and a campaign. That's what I think they have to do. I've been a little bit annoyed that not only has this team been getting out rebounded, but Devin Booker had like 7 rebounds in the first quarter, and the Sixers don't even have a guy that has 7 rebounds. That's what kind of annoys me. And the fact that Phoenix turned the ball over so much, in that first quarter, it felt like that the Sixers should have scored so many more points, and they left a lot on the table. But Bol's been beating you on the bench. Royce O'Neal has been hitting some nice open threes. The Sixers just have not been closing out. And now the Suns, again, when you're playing around and the game is close, this team can make shots. They're a very good three-point shooting team. They have snipers. Bol is making his shots. Grayson Allen, these role players. And it's not even going through Durant, Beal, or Booker. Now, Devin Booker has 10 points, but between their big three, they got 21. Okay. Both KJ Martin and Mo Bamba should not be in this rotation. I'm sorry. Those guys are just not good. It should be Maxey, Lowry, Oubre, Batum, Reed, Council, Smith, Harris, Payne. That's it. As much as I don't like to say it, I know that they just signed another athletic center for another 10-day contract today. But you have to have Mo Bamba out there some of the time. So that's I agree that he's not playing well, but you got to give him some minutes because by default, he's their only other pick that they have. He's their tallest guy out there. But I understand where you're coming from. If I had a son, I'd name him Larry. Why would you name him Larry? Just curious. Larry. Living like Larry. LLL. Living like Larry. That's funny. We got 16 people on here watching. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. By the way, everybody in the chat, go show Philly Halftime some support. He's awesome. He is awesome. He is. I thought he wasn't doing the game tonight. I thought he said he wasn't going to do like these late night games. But yes, Philly halftime is really cool. Shout out to him. 60-47 is the score. We're going to pull up the box score right now as we speak. We'll do that and give you guys a little bit of some insight as to what's going on. Where is it? Okay. Is that it? Is it not coming up? Why isn't it coming up? That's weird. What the heck? That's really, really weird. Okay. Well, that doesn't look good. So DJ was having some problems too. Oh, what's up? You know, like Bowl. oh, I get it. Larry Bowl. Yeah. Yeah, some of these names are really, really bizarre. But they're cool, you know, like they're like really unique, like Drew Eubanks, EUBANKS, like that's a cool name. There's Thaddeus Young, former 76er. How about this? He's now 35 years old. He's on the Phoenix Suns. Remember when we had Thad Young, Drew Holiday, Andre Iguodala, Lou Williams, and look, all these guys. Lou just retired not too long ago. He cooked us in the playoffs when he was on the Hawks. We had a nice little team back in 2010 to 2012. And then even Spencer Hawes was really good for us. By the way, shout out to Spencer Hawes, the most underrated three-point shooting center of all time. He was the one that really was the first center to really shoot a lot of threes in the game. And he was good. It was really good. Spencer Hawes, man. Shout out to him. He's not streaming. I'm just shouting the GOAT out himself. I like that. You should make your son JJJJ. I like that. That's funny. All right, I am going to take a little step off. Sorry if I'm taking a little bit more breaks than I am, because I just need it tonight. Sometimes you just need to take some more breaks, and that's what we're going to do. So we're going to take one more break. While we're at it, though, all right, while we're in this break, we're going to go show some love to our boy, all right? We're going to go show some love to our boy, Philly Take with RB, all right? He has 279 people on his chat. We're going to go show some love to him, and I'm going to drop the link down below, and we're going to go read on over to his channel. All right, so where is it? There it is. All right, be right back. Okay, all right, so we're back in action. It's 60-47. Sixers down by 13 points. Oubre will try to get it down low, kick out to Lowry for a near corner three, and we have a whistle called, and it'll be against the Suns. It'll actually be on Devin Booker, so Philadelphia 76ers trying to come out of their little slump that they're in. They're down by 13 points, and hopefully they're able to do so. So Maxey, Batum, Lowry, Oubre, and Bamba out there for the Sixers. Batum will skip it to Oubre in between the circles. Bouncer back to Bamba down low. Bamba hands it off to Maxey, that is, and Maxey throws it into the knee of Jusuf Nurkic, and it goes out of bounds. So it's still Sixers ball. The Suns, they're 39-29. They're actually a game behind the Sacramento Kings, who are in the 6th seed, and about half a game behind the Dallas Mavericks, who currently have the 7th seed. So it's 60-47. Here's Lowry with the inbound to Tyrese Maxey. 10 on the shot clock here. Maxey towards the near side. Bouncer to Oubre. Pump fake. Dribble inside. Goes up with a shot, and it's blocked by Kevin Durant. And Devin Booker leading the charge on the offensive side for the Suns. Booker down low. Step back. Turnaround Jay. And he nails the two-pointer inside the foul line. It's 62-47. Man, oh man, come on. Sixers have just got to get things going their way. Maxey with a little jumper, and he nails it just from 21 feet. So he got the little two to fall, and the Sixers come up with a response that time. But how much can they, how will they be able to climb up this ladder? Beal throws it away. As Durant, it was a bad pass. It was way too far over towards his left side, and the Sixers will get it back. They got to capitalize here. Let's see what they do. Maxey dribbles around the screen. Bouncer back to Bamba. Bamba catches, lets it fly, and hits the straightaway three. And it's a 10-point ball game. Maybe that'll put the Sixers in a little bit of a momentum run here. Those are the first 3 points that they've scored off of a turnover by the Suns, and the Suns have had like 12. Here's Durant with a turnaround jumper, and he gets it. Congratulations to Kevin Durant. He now has 28,590 points and is now 8th on the all-time scoring list. Here is Bamba, Batum, who got the little layup to go off the little pass by Kyle Lowry. Nurkic responding on the other side. Then he got the layup to go on Mo Bamba. 66-54, 9:50 left to go in this third quarter. Maxey, Bamba, Lowry, Batum, and Oubre Jr. Oubre catches, lets it fly, and he threw it just a little bit too strongly as it goes over the far side of the rim. 66-54, Nurkic, bouncer inside to Devin Booker, and Booker is able to have his way. He goes into the lane. It's 68-54. And already a timeout immediately called by Nick Nurse. So he wants to draw things back up on the chalkboard. So that is absolutely wild. 598 points. Why did I say 88? 590. So 28,590 points. 98. Oh my gosh. I wrote that wrong. I think that they had it wrong on the graphics. I really do. What's up, Ty? What's up, man? So let's see. When's the next game for the Knicks? I want to look at the schedule right now. Next game for the Knicks. The Knicks play tomorrow against the Nuggets. And then, who else? The Suns are on a back-to-back. They play at 10:30 tomorrow night. And I wanted to just see where the Pacers play. I guess that they don't play tomorrow either. The Magic don't play tomorrow. Oh, yes, they do. The Magic play the Pelicans. So that's another big game. Just have to wait and see what happens here. 19 people on here watching. Thank you all so much for being here. And for taking time out of your days to just come on and support our channel, man. It means a lot. It truly, truly does. 9 minutes and 28 seconds to go in quarter number 3. The Suns, they seem to just be putting their foot on the gas pedal, and the Sixers really just have not had a lot of responses. They're taking their foot off the gas pedal. They're not making their shots, and it's just been really tough, honestly. It's been a tough watch. in this game. But they still have time to right the ship. They just have to go on a run, and they need to come up with a very big punch here, and they can. And I've seen them do it, but I don't know if it's going to be a lot to ask or what. But you hope that the Suns can get a little bit cold, and that the Sixers can get a little bit hot. But yeah, what are your... If you were to grade the Sixers on the first half, what would you give them? My response would be I would give them a D. I thought that was a terrible display in the first half. That's the letter grade that I would give them. What letter grade would you give the Sixers in regards to their first half of play, or just pretty much up to this point? Mine's a D. They got to do better on the defense, and they have to do better at just rebounding the ball. A lot of times these guys are just not, they're just not like fighting for the loose balls, you know? That's been the main thing. But yeah, what letter grades would you give the Sixers up to this point so far? Comment down below. 68-54. Here's Maxey again. Back to Batum. Batum throws it away as it's stolen by Devin Booker. Allen, it's a 3-on-2 here. The ball gets stripped, though, by Bradley Beal, and Allen still comes up with it. Durant catches, launches for three, and he nails it. Swish goes the basketball, 71-54, with 9 minutes in exchange to go. So Durant just keeps on moving up. Wool says that he gives them a C. Okay, you're being a little bit nice. Bamba catches, fires for a triple. And Grayson Allen comes up with another rebound. That, I believe, is a sixth rebound. I have to double-check that in just a few moments. Nurkic will take on Bamba. And we have another foul call. I have a whistle on Jusuf Nurkic. They say that he traveled, and I don't know if Frank Vogel's on the challenge this or not, but Nurkic saying that he should. It's an offensive charge, and it'll result in a turnover. Allen with 13 points. That's actually his only his second rebound, so that's how many he has. Who does all my graphics? I do. I do all this stuff myself, man. 71-54 again. Oubre from the elbow. Here's a little runner by Bamba, and he got the friendly bounce. Honestly, Bamba didn't even try to go for the rebound. And to be honest with you, it was dancing around the rim. And I'm sorry, like you know, at that point, you gotta try to be a little bit more physical down low and be assertive. 71-56. Bamba does knock it loose though, and a reaching foul is called on him, as Jusuf Nurkic was trying to post him up. At least he tried to be a little bit aggressive there, but, you know, coach has always taught us that even if you don't think that the shot is up and in, you got to try to go for the rebound and fight through, you know? Durant with an elbow jumper, off the jumper, and he can't get it. It was actually off the pass by Nurkic, and the Suns will still get it back. It's a loose ball foul called on Kyle Lowry. And I think that was the right call. It's a 15-point lead for Phoenix, and the Sixers just don't have any sort of life to them. You want to see them try to change that narrative. Booker, Durant, Nurkic, Allen, and Beal for the Suns, as they'll throw it away. Bad pass by Beal, steal by Bamba. Oubre down low, kick out to Lowry for a far corner three, and he got it. All right, 71-59. Sixers respond with a three. Let's see what happens here. All right, so on the other side, it's Durant, Nurkic, Beal, Allen, and Booker. For the Sixers, it's Batum, Bamba, Lowry, Maxey, and Oubre Jr. Durant down low, trying to take on Kelly Oubre Jr. Will try to post him up. It's blocked, though, by Bamba, and swiped by Oubre. Lowry down low. Alley-oop pass to Oubre, and Oubre stepped out of bounds. And it'll be Phoenix basketball just a little bit early on the alley-oop pass to Kelly Oubre Jr. That was Kyle Lowry, but that was a good thought for sure. So he throws it away, and Paul Reed will come back in for Mo Bamba. Sixers just down by a dozen. It feels like that they should be down by a lot more, but they're not. And that's the crazy thing about this game, is that sometimes you feel like you're getting knocked out by a team, and in this case, the Sixers are only down by 12. So it's kind of like, in some ways, it's kind of like the Super Bowl because you thought that the Niners were just winning that whole entire first quarter by like 30 points for the first half, and well, the Chiefs ended up coming back and won the game, and they were really only down by like 10 points. All right, Booker has it in the Suns front court as they go from right to left. Here's Allen over on the drive towards the basket, goes up with a shot, and we have another whistle. It'll be on the Sixers. It'll be on Nick Batum, actually, with 4.3 seconds to go on the shot clock. 6:54 left to be exact in the third quarter. Oubre trying to get a little explanation as to what the heck just happened. All right, so Philadelphia down by 12 now, and at the line is Grayson Allen. How about Devin Booker, who's played a minimum of 15 games versus the Sixers? He actually has 29.5 points per game versus Philadelphia in just 15 games. And right above him, the only other person to do that, to have a better shooting or to have more points per game, is Michael Jordan, who averaged 30.8 in a minimum of 15 games versus Philadelphia. 73-59, Oubre for a three, got the friendly bounce. It was wide right, and it just clanked on in. Sixers down by 11. They'll take the luck that they need. Hopefully it's on their side. Booker with a three on the other side. That goes in and out. And Lowry comes up with the rebound. He leads the charge. Reed thought about taking the three, but instead landed off to Tyrese Maxey. A little give and go to Paul Reed down low. Smooth finish by B-Ball Paul. And it's now a 9-point ball game with 6:05 left to go in the third. Nice little chemistry between Maxey and Reed. That's Tyrese Maxey's third assist of the day. And he'll come out of the game as Buddy Hield will step in for him right now. And the Suns turn it over. It was a bad pass that went out of bounds off of Kevin Durant's hands. And the Sixers will try to take advantage right here. They could cut it to a 6-point deficit, if you can believe it. Lowry over in between the circles. A little pick and pop to Buddy Hield. Hield thought about taking the three. Here's Batum for a three on the near corner. No good. And Durant comes up with his miss. Durant to Allen. And down in the corner is Devin Booker. At the three-point line, dribbles around the screen again. We'll try to find Allen again for another trifecta. Bullseye. He's 5 for 8 from downtown. That is just ridiculous. He's shooting the lights out, and the Sixers just cannot close out on him. Oubre with a runner. It's a little short and blocked by Jusuf Nurkic. Allen out in the open floor. 18 on the shot clock, and a pass back to Nurkic. Nurkic to Durant for two. Turnaround Jay, got it. And now a 5-0 pendulum swing over the last minute or so. It's 70-64. It's really tough to stop Kevin Durant, of course, when he is just in his feels and when he's in the flow of things. Reed trying to bully Jusuf Nurkic down low. And now we'll stand over in between the top of the key and the foul line. Lowry pulls up for three, and his feet weren't set. He could not get it. Rebound by Beal to Allen again, and Grayson Allen is putting on a clinic. Allen hits it from downtown. Isaiah Thomas, who just signed with the Phoenix Suns, well, he is just absolutely animated over on the bench. A 17-point lead for the Phoenix Suns with 4:32 left to go in the third quarter, and now a 9-0 run. That is just how quick. It's a blink of an eye. That's how fast things can really, really change. Ugh, man. This is tough. This is absolutely tough. 81-64. Grayson Allen is 21 points, 6 for 9 from 3. The last time that Grayson Allen made 6 threes, honestly, he was 8 for 14 on March 7th. And that was against the Raptors. And then the game before that against Denver, I know it went into overtime, but still he was 8 for 12. 8 for 12 from 3 he was in that game. He's shooting about 48% from three this month. He shot 40% last month, and that was in the month of February. Yeah, he has really been such an incredible three-point shooter. He's now 28 years old and has been arguably the best three-point shooter in the NBA. He's shooting 41.5% from three this season, and that's why. 48% from three this season. I was looking at his career stats. He's shooting 41.5%. So this is by far the highest percentage that he's made, and he's made about 2.8 threes per game on average. So on 5.8 attempts, which is just insane when you really do think about it. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys like and subscribe and turn on the notification bell icons, and that way you'll know when I go live or if I upload. Again, give your letter grades on the first half of this Sixers game, or on the game up to this point. Crazy. Keith Pompey just tweeted out that Grayson Allen accounts for 61.9% of the Suns' points in the third quarter. 8 points, 2 assists, 5 points created from assists. And the Suns lead 81-64 with 4:32 left in the third. Well, if the Sixers are going to try to respond, now's the time to do so. They had them on the ropes, and all of a sudden, Grayson Allen just went on a run. That's just what he did. 81-64, 4:25 left to go in the third quarter. And how about Steph Curry? He just knocked down his 300th three-pointer of the season. Another incredible season by him for sure. Maxey with a little two, and that's just a little short. Reed tries to tip it back, and it goes into the hands of Eric Gordon for a long offensive rebound. There's a three by Allen. He needs a heat check, and he'll get one there as he missed it. Martin with a long rebound. Paul Reed down low as the Sixers advance to the front court. It's blocked and swatted away by Jusuf Nurkic. Allen again to Durant. Durant trying to take on Tyrese Maxey. Maxey needs help, and now we'll get it from Paul Reed. He'll throw it away into the hands of Eric Gordon. Here's Booker over on the far corner. Booker with a two. Connects. Got it. 83-64. They just also tweeted out that SGA is the 5th player in the last 35 seasons to drop 50 or more 30-point games in a season. And that's just what he did. We have a 3-point shot made by Buddy Hield on the other end. It's now 66-83 as the Sixers finally get their first three of the third quarter. So SGA just joined Michael Jordan, James Harden, and Kobe Bryant, and also Tracy McGrady as 4 of the other players to hit 50 or more 30-point games in a season. Jordan actually did it twice. Booker just made a 2. He has 18 points and 8 in this quarter alone. And another whistle called on it'll be on the Suns. Devin Booker's been getting some good looks now. Why other teams can't be consistent, Karam says. Yeah, I know it's crazy. It is wild. 85-66 with 2:55 left to go in the third quarter. Payne, Reed, Hield, Martin, and Maxey out there for the Sixers. Hield will kick it out to Maxey over on the far corner. He'll just bounce it towards Paul Reed, and Reed's two is a little bit strong, but we have a foul called on the Suns. It'll be on Royce O'Neal. And Reed will head on over to the line to shoot a pair of free throws here. Give SGA the MVP now. Hashtag NBA. Yeah, he's been balling, man. He has absolutely been balling, and he's been really, really solid. Take a look around some other scores today. The Boston Celtics, they beat the Bucks 122-119. The Bucks outscored the Celtics by 15 in the final quarter, but it was just too little too late. They play each other one more time, and the Bucks will try to split this regular season series against them. It's 85-66 here as Reed missed the first foul shot. Bradley Beal comes back in, and the Sixers just continue to shoot really poorly from the foul line. They're actually 5 for 12, and that's now the third time today that the Sixers have missed a pair of free throws. Just not like them whatsoever. 2:35 left in the third quarter. That's 7 points that you're missing. Allen over on the far wing, and he'll just bounce it back, and it finds Bradley Beal. Beal's three, it's airballed, and Payne tried to go for the rebound, but he got tripped up by Royce O'Neal, and the whistles remain silent again. 85-66, a 19-point deficit for your Philadelphia 76ers with 2 minutes and 15 seconds left in exchange in the third. Payne gets the handoff from Maxey. He's on the near wing, and they play catch, and Payne gets it back, puts up a three. It's a little short again. Sixers just out of sync, and Eric Gordon climbs the ladder. 2 minutes to go in quarter number 3. Gordon, one of the foul called. Good contest by Reed. Healed. He hesitated, and he'll go to the lane. The ball gets stripped by Bradley Beal and stolen by Allen. It's 4-on-4 basketball, but he should not have hesitated. Allen, alley-oop pass, and a very late foul call as Eubanks tried to throw it down, and Reed made some contact down low, but he'll only allow his second personal foul of the day. Paul just has 2 points. He has 2 assists and 2 rebounds. He's been quiet. Out of all the people in this lineup, Cam Payne has 12 points and 3 assists, but he's the only guy that's in double figures here. The Sixers' leading scorer, Royce O'Neal, goes up with a 3, and he knocks that one down. It's now 88-66, and this is just getting a little bit ugly. It's getting out of hand for the Sixers with 1:28 left to go in the third quarter. The Sixers, their leading scorer is Kelly Oubre Jr., who has 13 points. That's it. Just not a dominating performance at all whatsoever. We have a drive and a miss by Paul Reed. Here's Allen over on the near wing. Thought about taking the 3, and he'll kick it out to Bradley Beal. And Beal with an in-and-out shot. That's no good. The Sixers get it back. It's a 22-point lead for the Suns. 55 seconds on the game clock. Payne lost control of the ball. It goes out of bounds towards the baseline, and it'll still be Philadelphia basketball. KJ Martin got the little rebound there. Look at the little shot that he gave up there. It's just went down colliding with his defender. 50.9 seconds left, and a whistle called. I can't tell who it was on. But how about this? Paul Huddard just tweeted out, quote, "Even as the Suns shot the lights out in the second, the Sixers were playing competitive basketball. They got played off the floor in the third." 88-66, and I don't know if I agree with that. All right, so Gordon gets it over on the near wing, and they'll try to take it all the way towards the cup, and Reed finally gets a rebound in front of Drew Eubanks. Maxey off to the races, goes up with a layup, and goaltending should have been called. It was not. O'Neal got the rebound. It's just been that type of a day for the Sixers where nothing is just going their way. They're not making their shots, and they're just not getting the calls either. 4 seconds separating the shot clock from the game clock, 13 on the game clock, and Allen with a little Euro step got it. It's been Grayson Allen in this third quarter, 30 points for the Suns, and he has scored about 14 of them. Payne again, teardrop, floater, too short, and that's going to do it. As we go into the fourth quarter, Sixers down by 24 points. And we play on and go to the fourth. It's 90-66. I'll be right back. Don't you worry. Be right back. I'm going to ask you a 76ers trivia question, okay? And if you get the answer right, you'll hear this. If you get the answer wrong, you'll hear this. Okay. So here we go. Which 76er player recorded more than 100 made three-point field goals when he tallied 108 in the 1990-91 season? Okay. Which player became the first 76ers player to record more than 100 made three-point field goals when he tallied 108 in the 1990-91 season? I'll take a couple of guesses. Does anybody know? Anybody? We're talking about the 1990 to the 91 season. Which player became the first 76ers player to record more than 100 made threes when he tallied 108 points in the 1990 to 91 season? Anybody? RB just tweeted out, Suns are just a talented team, and it's just one of those nights for the Sixers. I agree with that. I do. My dad says Cheeks. That's incorrect. Good guess, though, Dad. Good guess. One more? Anybody? I know it's a late night, but one more? Which 76ers player became the first to record more than 100 made threes when he tallied 108 points in the 1990-91 season? Anybody? 90-66. There's Jeff Doughton Jr. in for the Sixers. And here's K.J. Martin, who goes up with a turnaround hook shot. Could not get it to go. And it's another rebound by the Phoenix Suns. So the lineup out there now for Philadelphia, they got Doughton Jr., they got Bamba, they got Martin, they got Council the fourth out there too, and Oubre as well. Gordon goes down low, almost stolen away. There's Bobo for three. And Martin puts an end to it as he got the rebound. Outlet pass to Oubre. Oubre goes down low. It's swatted away by Eric Gordon. That's a veteran savvy move by him. Bobo over towards the far quarter. He lost it. It goes to the bounce. Sixers ball with 11:11 to go in the fourth quarter. All right, so the answer is Hersey Hawkins. He became the first 76ers player to record more than 100 made three-point field goals when he tallied 108 in the 1990-91 season. Bobo does commit a foul, and it'll be Sixers ball. They'll inbound it from their own sideline with 11:04 left to go. So, yeah, how about that? Hersey Hawkins. That's who the answer was. Doughton's over at the top of the perimeter with 10:55 remaining in regulation. 5 on the shot clock. Oubre on the near wing. Goes up again with another shot, and again, it's blocked away by Kevin Durant this time. The Suns have been putting up a lot of blocks here. Durant with a straight-on three. That one does go in and out, so the Sixers have to get a rebound, and they do. Doughton tries to go inside the Sixers' territory. Finds Council, who thought about shooting the three, and he should have, but he'll just go up with a little layup, and that's a little too strong. Bamba with the offensive glass. It's blocked, though, and we have it goes a bounce, so it'll still be Sixers ball. Actually, they'll call a foul there. And, yeah, man. So, how about this? Kevin Durant, a 14-time NBA All-Star, 2-time NBA champion, and a 2-time NBA Finals MVP. Congratulations again to him. He now is, he needed 8 more points coming into today to tie Shaquille O'Neal, who was 8th on the all-time scoring list, and he just passed him, so congratulations to him. What's up, Secret Underdog? How you doing, my guy? Tough game, man. Got to clean this up. I agree with you, man. Yo, JJ, just wanted to stop by and say hi real quickly. You're the man, dude. I appreciate that. I really, really do. Tell RB that we love him. Tell him that we love him. 90-66. Durant gets the little fast break feed, and that's good. 92-68 or 92-66 it is. Council pulls up from way downtown, and he swishes it. So Ricky from 29 feet gets the assist from Mo Bamba, and it's now just a 23-point game. Durant gets it over on the far side. It's pickpocketed by Martin and stolen by Bamba. Council, alley-oop pass to KJ Martin down low. Got it. And now a 5-0 run by the Sixers. Can they keep this up, though? 92-71. All right, Bobo down low, gets a little hook shot, and Bamba doesn't even try to block it. Didn't even put a body on him, and he connects again, 94-71. Man, oh, man. Sixers just not really playing defense. Martin draws up a three, and he grabbed his own offensive rebound. That's what you call hustle, and he grabs it, and he goes up with a layup inside, and he got it. Nice little finish inside by him. At least he tried to, go up with a little attempt there, and he didn't just shy away from the moment. So you have to kind of tip your cap to him in that regard. Bamba, Oubre, Martin, Doughton, and Council out there. All right, so the Suns are able to get Kevin Durant going as he nails a 9-foot jumper. It's 96-73 with exactly 9 minutes left in exchange in this fourth quarter. The Sixers are just they're just hopefully trying to just play better on the defensive side and, make some shots here. Oubre goes up with a 2, and it's a little short. And Durant with his 8th rebound of the game. That's crazy. 8 rebounds for KD. Pass down low to Eubanks, and Eubanks could not get the dunk. It went high into the air, and Mo Bamba finally caught it. All right, so Bamba back to Council, and Council with a reverse dunk. Man, he was in flight mode and just showed off his athleticism. And this is why he deserves to be playing. 96-75. And now a timeout call by the Suns. That's just a ridiculous athletic dunk. And we've been trying to campaign for him playing, no pun intended, but just another play there where he just goes into the lane and just shows some flashy moves, and he got the dunk to fall. Crazy. He has to play. He has to play more. If there's anything I learned from this game, he has to play. And also, Drew Eubanks got a tech called on him, so that'll result in another free throw for the Sixers. RB just said Ricky Council just jumped off the screen. He has once again made an instant impact on the floor. I agree. I want to see him out there more. I really do, and they're not going to put him out there, but they should. 5 points in just a couple of minutes. Instant impact. I love what he's able to do off screens. I love his IQ, his dribble penetration. He's not scared. He's aggressive, and he plays well into the system of where the Sixers have him thrive. That's off of ball screens and off of sets, Ugh. The Heat won today, 107-104. How about the Pacers? They won 122-103 against the Detroit Pistons. The Sacramento Kings, they beat the Toronto Raptors 123-89. That's wild. It's pretty insane, man. De'Aaron Fox had 20 points and shot 8 for 15 from the field. If you are new to the channel, if you are watching on Facebook or if you're on any sort of other platform, make sure that you either A, come on over to the YouTube side of things and type in play-by-play with JJ. We're on for the Sixers, the Phillies, and the Eagles games. That's what we do on here. But if you would like to support me on Facebook or any of the other platforms, just give me a follow up there. If you want to donate to the channel, you can either go to the PayPal or Venmo, which is linked down low, or you can also donate via Super Chat if you're on YouTube. I really like Ricky Council. I think that you all can tell. We got 15 lovely people on here still watching as we're just approaching the minutes of midnight on the East Coast. There's Council again going down with a little 180 dunk. It was a reverse slam. When he put it in slow-mo, it looks so good. It really does. And Oubre is looking like, man, that guy's a freak. So Oubre is going to go to the line because of the technical foul. And Oubre's foul shot goes in and out, and it can't go back in. So Council's a rookie. He was undrafted in 2023. He's 22 years old. He went to college at Arkansas and high school there as well. And he was an under-the-radar type of a guy. But you see that with his, with the way that he plays defense and with his attack mode that he has a lot of value. Martin trying to get into the face of Devin Booker. Bol down low to Jusuf Nurkic. Some physicality, but it's stolen away by Paul Reed. Reed down low to Doughton. Doughton in the lane with a runner. It's up and in. And, well, the Sixers G League lineup making an impact. 96-77. Oubre knocks it loose off the bad pass and stolen back by Philadelphia. Oubre again with a little Euro step. He gets his own rebound. Paul Reed trying to fight for the loose ball on the floor, though, as it was stripped again, and we have a jump ball. It'll be a jump ball. Nice job by Paul Reed to just dive in there and go down low. And now, if you're the Sixers, I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Keep this lineup out there. This is a good athletic lineup, and they have a lot of life to them. They really, really do. And I could see the Sixers coming back into this one if they just keep their foot on the gas pedal with this lineup out there. A very young, athletic, and just a lineup that gives you a lot of boosts, All right, so it'll be a jump ball between Reed and Gordon, and Reed wins the jump ball. Oubre back to Council. Over on the far side, he'll dribble in towards the lane, kick out to Doughton, and we have another whistle. It'll be against the Phoenix Suns with 4.4 seconds left on the shot clock, and now the shot clock will reset to 14 again. Ryan says not enough defensive rebounds and missing more wide open shots in the perimeter on Grayson Allen, keeping on scoring and reaching an impact. All right, so Doughton finds Paul Reed towards the inbound. Doughton again dribbling with the offense. Elbow jumper, it's up, and he connects. And now the Sixers are going on a little run. They're down by 17 points. And as they've been giving the ball to Doughton, they've been doing some really good things. Grayson Allen at the top of the key, and he nails the three. I don't know how they just leave him wide open. That is three ball number 7 for him. Doughton gets some space, pulls up for a tray, and answers back with a 3 of his own on the near side. 99-82, 7 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Allen again hands it off to Booker for a 3. It's a little short. He grabs his own offensive rebound, and he'll kick it back out again to Allen for another 3. And again, it's just unbelievable. You can't leave him wide open. He has 9 threes. 9 threes in this ball game. And back to a 20-point lead we go. Paul Reed with a 3. Off the mark. Offensive rebound by Martin. Doughton again. Answers back with another 3. It's now 102-85 with 6:24 left to go. All right. Here comes Devin Booker over on the near side on the corner. And Nurkic goes down low with Paul Reed, and a charge called on Jusuf Nurkic. And again, these three-point shots that Allen was hitting were wide open, uncontested at the top of the key. And that's just a shame that the Sixers were just not able to get back on defense. And again, the guy that has the hot hand, you got to put something on him. You just can't leave him wide open. 29 points for him. He's been unstoppable. 102-85, 6 minutes to go. There's still time. But the Sixers just need to play good defense and hit some shots again. Oubre over towards the far side. Finds Doughton. Doughton again to KJ Martin. Martin draws up a 3 over Durant, and he nails it. Wow. KJ Martin, over a 7-foot guy, just hit a big 3, and now it's a 14-point game with 5:53 to go in quarter number 4. Just a very goofy, weird fourth quarter. The Sixers have been outscoring the Suns by 7. Now it's really by 10, but still. 20 people on your watch. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel. Let's get to 1,810 subscribers, my guy. Let's get there. We got 23 likes. We need 7 more for us to get to 30. Oh, that would be so awesome. 102-88. Crazy. Suns call a timeout. Who else is still here? Who else is still here? Comment down below. I was going to ask something, and I forget what it was. I forget what I was going to ask. I can't think of anything. I was going to ask something, and then it slipped out of my head, and now my mind is just gone blank. It really has. Somebody asked me the other day, Jason, if you were drafting an athlete, okay? If you were drafting an athlete on any particular sport, or to play any sport, whether it's track, whether it's baseball, pickleball, or like whatever, which Philly sport athlete are you taking number one from the big four? I told him that I would go with Joel, because Joel plays soccer, Joel plays basketball, and Joel also played volleyball. So I would probably take him for any sport just because he's so versatile. William says me. You would draft yourself? I like that. I like that. Oh, Will's still here. That's what he's saying. Will's still here. Will, would you draft yourself? I would draft myself if I was one of the top athletes in Philly. Of course. I'm my biggest fan. 23 likes. All right, cool. 102-88. The Sixers have outscored the Suns by 10 in this fourth quarter, and they've showed some life with this lineup that they've put out there. It's the G League lineup. You have Jeff Doughton Jr., you have KJ Martin, and rookie counsel the fourth, Kelly Oubre, and Paul Reed. And this lineup really does seem to be working. I like it a lot. All right, so Bradley Beal over in between the circles. Will dribble over towards his right side. KJ Martin, his sticker. All right, Durant goes down low. Turnaround J over Oubre. The friendly bounce is no good. Actually went off towards the front side of the rim. Doughton got the board. He'll hand it back off to Oubre again. Kelly gets stripped up, and he has to have passed the hot potato to Council over on the far side again. Oubre steps into a three on the near wing. Got it! Oh, my gosh, the Sixers are alive. 102-91 as Kelly knocks down a 31-foot three. Crazy stuff, and now it's been a 25-12 run. Here's Reed playing defense on KD. The ball almost got swatted away. Allen was left wide open for a three, but he'll take it inside, and he'll kick it out to Durant for a three on the near corner. Got it. Oh, that three there by KD was absolutely ridiculous, and that was a big-time shot. Oubre drives down low and goes down with a ferocious dunk. Kelly Oubre trying to be that spark plug again off the bench. 105-93. It's a 12-point game with 4:30 left to go in the fourth quarter. Beal, Allen, Booker, Nurkic, and Durant out there for the Phoenix Suns. Allen with 29. A kick out from Booker to Allen again for his 10-3. Yes! That was actually his ninth, but still 108-93. He still was left open. And that's been a big problem for the Sixers tonight. Oubre steps into another three. That time it goes in and out. He's human, and Nurkic got the rebound. Well, that was a big killer, that KD three. And, of course, the Grayson Allen one with the cherry on top. 3:50 left to go in the fourth quarter. At least the Sixers did show some fight here in the fourth quarter. And Booker gets the ball deflected by Paul Reed, and a kickball violation is called. So how about that Oubre three? That was nice. He had some good rotation on the basketball. Kelly has 18 points, still leading the way for the Sixers. And Jeff Doughton, by the way, 10 points for him. KJ Martin has been playing really well. 11 points and 9 rebounds for him. Look at his first double-double in the Sixers uniform. That's what he's looking for. Booker with a three, and KJ Martin does so as he gets the rebound. So that's his first double-double in a Sixers uniform. We'll try to take a coast-to-coast. It's blocked, though, when it goes out of bounds. It'll still be Sixers ball. Allen got his first block there. Grayson Allen, 9 for 14 from downtown. He's looking to make 10 threes now. He has 10 field goals made. He's 10 for 16 from the field. And again, this guy's shooting 49% from 3, which is just ridiculous. That's so good. That means almost 50% of the shots that he's made from 3 have been going in. And a timeout called by the Sixers with 3:33 left to go in the fourth quarter. Will says I played all 4 sports growing up. Nice. It's cool. That's cool, man. All right. If you guys are new, make sure you guys like and subscribe and turn on the notification bell icons, and that way you'll know when I go live. We're going to be back on Friday. The Sixers play against the Lakers at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time, and then they play the Clippers on Sunday afternoon at 3:30. Both games at the Crypto.com Arena, and then Monday night we'll be on at 10 o'clock as the Sixers play the Suns, and that's their final West Coast road trip game. So, and then we're done with the 10 o'clockers until Philly season starts. I think that their first 10 o'clock game is in May, I want to say. Maybe it's at the end of April, but I think it's in May. I have to double check that. Ricky Council the fourth has 5 points, 2 assists, and he's 2 for 3 from the field. Jeff Doughton Jr. he's 2 for 2 from 3 and has 10 points. Sixers get the inbound after the timeout here. Martin back to Doughton over at the three-point line. 10 seconds left on the shot clock, and Doughton lost it for a quick second, but Bradley Beal got a piece of the pie, and it goes out of bounds. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Bradley Beal, the former Washington Wizard, who's been averaging about 17.8 points per game this season, just has 1 3 made. That's it. So Doughton gets the inbound, 5 on the clock, and a little lob pass inside to Paul Reed, and well, nobody was on him. Kevin Durant was caught sleeping at the wheel. Nice play by Doughton, 108-95. Durant drives it into the lane, and Nurkic goes down low. Look out below as Jusuf Nurkic gets the ferocious dunk again, 110-95. Doughton thinks about taking the 3, but he'll kick it out to Oubre again. Oubre back to Doughton, 2:50 left to go in the fourth quarter. Doughton dribbles around the screen, thought about taking the 2. And he'll hand it off to Paul Reed down low. Reed lost it, and he'll try to fight for the loose ball down low. Oubre back to KJ Martin, and Martin goes up with a shot, and a shot clock violation called against KJ Martin. Just good defense that time by the Phoenix Suns again. 2:40 left to go, and if the Sixers want to have any chance, they are just going to have to get all stops now. That's just to say the least. 2:35 left in the fourth quarter. Booker swings it all the way to Allen for his 10-3. No good, and KJ Martin is able to get the rebound as a hit off the front of the rim. Council to Reed, wide open for a 3. It just hit the front of the rim, and Nurkic corrals his 15th rebound. He's been a rebounding machine, and he averages about 11 per game, which is 7th in the NBA. Booker being heavily guarded by Reed with 2 minutes to go. Here's Durant. Durant tries to drive it inside. He'll just feed it into the hot hand, and that's Jusuf Nurkic over the last couple of minutes. And Nurkic has his way. 112-95, and that should pretty much about do it. Council for 3. Oh, man. Well, he has something else to say. And Ricky Council, the fourth, makes that one from 30 feet. You love the confidence that this kid has. With 1:48 left to go. And a timeout by the Suns. They know that the Sixers are not going down without a fight, but, man, that was a nice 3 by Ricky. Man, oh, man. This guy has balls. He really does. He has balls of fire. You love that about him. He's a competitor, and he's doing everything he can. I like Doughton, too. The young lineup has been doing pretty good. They have energy. They provide a boost. I like it. Worked in this game. It really did. I wonder, like, who really does make the decisions when it comes to just the roster, like who has to be played and all that type of stuff. I don't know. Ricky Council trash talking with KD at the end of this game is the PHLY Sixers Super Bowl. That's funny. Matt Murphy tweeted out Jeff Doughton Jr. Actually, Lauren Rosen tweeted out Jeff Doughton Jr. with a great run off the bench in the fourth quarter, 6 minutes thus far. That was 10 minutes ago that she tweeted that out, and Matt Murphy retweeted that. Isaiah Thomas will come in for Kevin Durant, and Thomas, who, of course, spent some time with the Boston Celtics and the Cleveland Cavaliers. He's been around a lot of teams. He's finally just got back into some NBA action, and you love to see that. He hasn't played since the 2021-22 season, so the fact that he's getting some time out here, that's nice to see. 1:30 left to go. So there's a shot that goes up, and that one goes off the mark, and we have a loose ball foul on Isaiah Thomas. So welcome back, IT. Was the 60th overall pick, the final pick of the 2011 draft by the Sacramento Kings. He's now 35 years old. He's 5'9" and weighs 185 pounds. That's how short he is, but of course, everybody remembers the magical season that he had with the Boston Celtics. There's Council again on the drive, goes up with a 2 and connects again. My gosh, 112-100 with 1:15 left to go in the fourth quarter. Thaddeus Young, another former 76er who's also 35 years old, trying to give it up to Isaiah Thomas, and it's rebounded by KJ Martin. All right, so Doughton steps into a 3 on the near wing, and that goes in and out. Rebound by Reed. Reed goes up with a shot. It's blocked. He'll try to fizzle his way through. Oubre with the 2. No. He tries to fight for the rebound, and it goes into the hands of Doughton again. Doughton will try the reset. Council thought about taking the 3. Back to Doughton. Doughton trying to play around here. What are you doing? Reed steps back. 4 seconds left on the shot clock. Reed has to find somebody, and it's intercepted. And that's pretty much going to do it. 33 seconds left. The Sixers wasted a lot of time there. Thaddeus Young will try to go down the lane. It's blocked by Oubre. Oubre down low as Doughton goes cherry picking, and the shot's up, and we have a foul called. And Doughton had a lot of contact made. It's 112-100 with 24.7 seconds to go. The Sixers are in the bonus, and it'll be some foul shots there. Nasir Little and Ish Wainwright also out there. So Wainwright got called for the foul. He's 29 years old, played at Baylor College, and is 6'5". He's averaging 2.5 points per game this season, and has not really been getting a lot of playing time. He's been in the fourth unit for them. Doughton's first foul shot, he nails it. Sixers have outscored the Suns by 12 in this fourth quarter, but just not enough. 112-101, and Doughton still at the line. Second free throw coming, and it's good. Sixers did waste some time on that last possession, but nonetheless, 23 seconds to go. All right, so we have a three-point shot that's up and in by Nasir Little, and that's the nail in the coffin for the Sixers as they are down 115-102 with 15 seconds to go. Sixers were on a 2-game winning streak, and that's going to come to an end in about 9 seconds. Reed lost it out in transition, and Roddy gets it. Wainwright now has it, and they'll dribble it out. And the Sixers lose at the Footprint Center in downtown Phoenix, Arizona, by a final score of 115-102. I want to thank you all so much for coming on here, for tuning in to this play-by-play action. I will say that I liked the effort that this team had in the fourth quarter. I loved what Ricky Council IV and what Jeff Doughton Jr. was able to do. But first half, Sixers got out-rebounded, they got outclassed, and Phoenix finally was making some shots in that second quarter, and they just took over the game, and that second quarter was the biggest difference. They also, you thought maybe we're going to come out in the third quarter a little bit more strongly, but they didn't. And Grayson Allen made a lot of wide open threes. You know, that was the thing. So Anna says, thanks for the live play-by-play. Thank you for coming on here and for finding this channel. I know that you're a Suns fan, but I hope that we did you guys some justice. You know? I hope we did that. Good game, says William McKay. Yep, we'll be back on Friday. Sixers take on the LA Lakers, and they're looking to get some revenge and maybe try to win 3 out of their last 4 games. But that's going to do it. I'm Jason Joseph. It's 12:16 a.m. Eastern Time. We're going to, close up shop now. Love you guys. Have a good night. Peace out.